What's up, everybody, and happy Friday. We have finally made it to another Friday. You know, I feel as though when I was going into the office, like pre-pandemic, when I was going into the office, like I had those days or those weeks that were extremely stressful where I couldn't wait until the weekend. But I feel like now a lot of my day is spent in like meetings, like back to back. Like yesterday, I literally had maybe 30 minutes where I wasn't in a meeting. It was crazy, but I really do appreciate the weekend, I think, more, which sounds crazy because it's not like I can do anything. You know, literally, I'm just here, maybe hanging out with a friend or two. But I think I really am enjoying the weekend more. So happy Friday. I know my hair has been looking crazy, but you know, I saw this one post that said, my hair looks like I don't love myself. And that really, honestly, is what it is. But I have bought some new products that I'm going to do. I'm about to wash my hair right after I film this video so I can start looking good. My sister checked me last week like, Ashley, your hair looks a mess. And I'm just like, I know. But, you know, I don't know. I really honestly have no excuse. But that was my Friday rant for the day. Hope everyone is having a great start to their Friday. It looks sunny outside. I'm sure it's still probably chilly, but wherever you are, if it's chilly, if it's hot, if it's sunny, if it's not, oh, bars. I hope you're enjoying your Friday. Let's get right into today's video. I don't know why I'm feeling very happy today. I don't know. But let's get right into today's video. As always, God is blessing us. He's always going to be blessing us. So today is our last day talking about worthiness and talking about the worth and how it relates to our wholeness journey. So again, as you guys know, April is our month full of wholeness. So we are on this wholeness journey. And again, don't feel like you can only have this wholeness journey this month, okay? This should only be the kickstart to your wholeness journey that takes you through a series of things that will allow you to become that whole person or the best person that God created you to be. But today, or this week, we're talking about worth. And today I want to talk about, like we've already defined worthiness. We kind of talked about how we find worth in ourselves and why that's important. But today I want to talk about how that plays into your wholeness journey. Because after we've identified what worth is, and pretty much it's finding the value in something. So if I find myself worthy, then that means I'm finding value in myself to do X, Y, and Z, or just to live life, and understanding the appreciation, or understanding the value of, and then appreciating that value as well. But we've also talked about how we find value in ourselves, which we talked about that on Wednesday's video. But what does that mean, or what does that look like for our entire wholeness journey, for our wholeness journey as a whole? Well, to be whole means that we are complete, right? We are lacking nothing. And I think that, which I said, I believe on Monday or Wednesday or on both days, a lot of times when you have identified broken areas, or you've identified that you've gone through a situation where it has caused you to be broken in some area, a lot of times you don't feel like you are worth a certain, you don't feel like your value is worth anything. I'll put it like that. So, and it doesn't even have to be major things. Like I think a lot of people think that it has to be major events that happen, but it could be something very small that has happened to you that has caused you not to, subconsciously not value yourself the way you should be valued, or not see yourself, or not see your self-worth as the way that you should. And the way that you can honestly know this is, and this is going to sound weird, but the way that I'll say that, the way that I have seen it, the way I have seen it in my own life is how I allow other people to treat me, which is a little strange, but I guess it's not that strange. But I feel like if I truly value myself, and if I truly find myself worthy, then I shouldn't accept treatment, or I shouldn't accept certain things from other people that do not match my worth. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's really a hard concept to think about, especially when you're thinking about people that are really close to you. So like your family members or your loved ones, who love you, who are supposedly supposed to love you, family members, loved ones, significant others, all that, who supposedly are supposed to love you. And honestly, I'm not doubting that they love you. There's a lot of things that I love that I don't place high, that I don't have a high value for that. thing, which that's another video for another day. But so those people that say that they love you, and I'm sure without a shadow of a doubt that they do love you, but do they value you? Okay, do they find, is their worth towards you the same worth that you're expecting from them, or the same worth that you have in yourself? And that is a very important question, which allows us to see that love and worth sometimes are not the same thing. Should they be? Absolutely. But they're not. You could see it. Perfect example. I was talking to my sister about this the other day. You could see it when you look at famous people, well, some famous people, and how they treat money. Okay, some people just have some people are just in love with money, so they spend it on frivolous things. They're buying a whole bunch of stuff. Why? Because they just love money. They love having a surplus of funds. Other people value money and they know the worth of money, meaning that even though I have a lot of money, I'm not just gonna buy 5 cars and 7 houses because I can, but because I value money, I'm going to treat it as if it's here today and can be gone tomorrow. Same thing with us. So we should value ourselves enough. We should love and value ourselves enough to know that, yes, I love myself, so I'm going to do some things that, may be spontaneous or frivolous, but because I value myself, I'm not just going to let all of my morals to the wayside. Okay, I'm still going to do things that are in respect for myself. And how does that play into our wholeness journey? Well, that complete person, that whole person understands and knows the difference and the correlation between love, value, and worth. And they're not going to allow people to treat them any certain way, regardless of if you had dealt with some broken areas, regardless of if you went through a broken situation, regardless of where you are at in your healing process. I'm not going to let you treat me any kind of way because I know my worth. Okay, my worth is based off of my creator. This is what we talked about on Wednesday. Based off of who and what my creator says that I am. And because he says that I'm worthy, well, doggone it, you got to treat me like I'm worthy. Okay, so that's what this video is for today, is making sure that you understand how worthiness really plays into your wholeness journey, and also not allowing people to see your worth. Like, you don't have to overly stress it, but you don't have to accept everything that people are giving to you. Okay, just because they say they love you does not mean that they value you or they see your worth. And it is your job and your responsibility to make sure that people understand what you're worth. Okay, so don't go selling yourself short, sis. Don't go selling yourself short, sir. You're worth a lot more than what you know. So that's my inspiration for the day. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great Friday. I'm not going live or anything this weekend. Instead, I'll be going live next weekend with my special guest, so I'm super excited. But yeah, so I hope everyone has a great Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I will talk to you guys again on Monday. Bye.